Hi, my name is Joseph Alai. Welcome to my channel. And today I want to talk about excellent results from masterfully crafted, explicit detail with imaginal acts or imaginal scenes. This is as it relates to the manifestation of your ideal objectives. And on my channel, I talk about systematic approaches that are results driven due to countless systematically tested experiences, segmented manifestation results. And ultimately, through that process, we've been able to derive and essentially conjure meticulously laser focused strategies that are data driven to get the results that we can simply do this thing and receive this result time after time after time. And so, imaginal acts are the targeted tool of choice for manifesting realities for a majority of individuals. And studies show that those who engage in imaginal acts are far more likely to receive their manifestation in its entirety as it compares to other techniques or strategies. So I want to go into a success story from one of my coaching clients and someone who also went through and invested in the multiple imaginal scenes that I crafted. And I want to take you through the process of how I did that and then the results that this individual got. And that way you can get a general idea and very specific criteria of a framework to utilize when defining your imaginal act so that you can know exactly what to do to get exactly what you want in this reality. So before we begin, do us a favor, hit the like button. It does something to the YouTube algorithm. Those who wouldn't normally be able to see this will be able to see this. And the fact that I spent so much time off of YouTube in the last few years, it has been a slower rise back onto the screen of space. And so it would be extremely helpful for other people to see this. Also, comment below if you are one of the thousands of people who have disproved a lot of the nonsense that is taught out there through the utilization of the tested methods that I provide. It's very important for other individuals to see that this is true, and it's not through just a matter of what you believe that manifests, but there are very strategic laws by which you can follow to get your systematic results. So comment below, hit the subscribe button if you like these broken down techniques and methods, these success stories, the interpretations of techniques, metaphysical interpretations of scripture as it relates to manifesting, and then the bell icon for Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. London time for next releases, community posts. Also, there is a download, usually with each video. Sometimes it's updated for that video. Sometimes I release a couple different things. So make sure you download that. You'll get on my email list and you'll find out about some cool stuff that's happening here. Like for instance, follow me to the end. In the next video, I'm going to talk about something different that I'm releasing soon. So anyway, let's talk about the imaginal acts that this individual had impressed in their subconscious mind by means of the short and concise method of generating their scenes, and thereby radically altered their life as it relates to their financial success, their lack of indebtedness now, their career moves, the money that they've gotten, and there's a lot. And essentially, I think what I'm going to do is read the testimonial, and then from there, I'm going to stop and pause and break this apart as effectively and quickly as I can, but you'll get the picture. It's a little long, so I probably will read all of it if I can, but otherwise, let's just jump into this now. So, dear Joseph Alai, I hope this finds you well. I'm writing to share my incredible journey and success with your imaginal scenes. The transformation I've experienced since using these have been nothing short of miraculous, and I felt compelled to express my deepest gratitude. Like many of your longtime followers, I have diligently applied your teachings on manifestation. While I have achieved success with the concise, targeted scenes that I've created myself, I felt there was a deeper level of transformation waiting for me. When you introduced these scenes, I was both intrigued and eager to try them, especially as your client. My journey. Before discovering your imaginal scenes, I tried various methods to manifest financial abundance and personal success. Yet, I struggled with consistent results, which is really common, by the way. Despite my best efforts, old patterns and subconscious beliefs seemed to sabotage my progress. I knew I needed a more comprehensive approach to address these deep-rooted issues. Upon deciding to invest in the 5-pack of Imaginal Scenes, I completed a thorough investigation detailing my experiences, relationships, and the patterns that shaped my reality through what I learned in our multiple coaching sessions. This individual also, by the way, did 3 sessions with me. So it was helpful for me to get a full understanding as to what they were looking to do over that time. And they did make tremendous changes, tremendous results because of that. A lot of what they were manifesting was having to do with a specific person, but they also wanted financial success. And so this is as it relates to that. So this introspective exercise, detailing the patterns, this is something we talk about in our coaching sessions. I usually have people break down the patterns, replace them, subconscious assumptions, along with imaginal acts, and that's how they facilitate the attainment of their desires in a very predictable, systematic way. So let's see. This introspective exercise alone was enlightening and helped me identify the subconscious assumptions that had been holding me back. The imaginal scenes. The imaginal scenes you meticulously crafted for me were a game changer. Each scene was designed to address specific areas of my life, systematically uprooting limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones. The 5 scenes I received targeted different facets of my journey. So this individual, after doing an exercise to determine the aspects of their life that are holding them back, and there is a very meticulous, systematic approach to defining these and extracting these. So it's not guesswork, but they did that, and they came up with, if they had these beliefs or these things manifested, it would change everything. And that was their presupposition. That was where they based this upon, which was a great strategy. This is what we talked about in our sessions. This is what gave them great success with their specific person manifestation. So the 5 scenes I received targeted different facets of my journey. 1, financial success. This scene focused on manifesting large sums of money and instilling financial confidence. Number 2, this scene was about maintaining consistent success in all endeavors, whereas before they had found shoddy results or things would break down. Number 3, prioritization and recognition. Here the focus was on always being first and prioritized in professional and personal settings. Number 4, completion and creativity. This scene targeted finishing projects and always generating great ideas. Number 5, self-confidence and decision-making. The last scene was about trusting my ability to make decisions and having unwavering self-confidence. So what I did was they submitted a very brief couple of sentences. And what I did was essentially what they had listed there was almost exactly what they sent to me in the form. In each imaginal act they send me, there's a little form, and that form essentially asks them, obviously the basic information like their name and this and that, but then also to describe the desire. And it sounded almost exactly like what they had written there. For each of those, there's 5 different forms. So you can, if you want to do 5 different scenes, 5 different times, you don't need to submit them all at once. Or you can, in this case, each of them were very brief. And then my job and this is the process that you would undergo, is you would take the desire. So for instance, the desire was, or the thought was like, I need to stop failing at everything I do, or I need to stop not completing projects. And so me, as the designer and the person that meticulously crafts, I would need to find some sort of embodiment of success in that endeavor. So for instance, with the Imaginal act related to the consistency of completing projects. essentially what I would do is construct a variety of possibilities. So normally what I do is I bring up a thesaurus, I take, I go online, I go to Google, and then I also think from the breadth and experience of what it takes to manifest what you want, which is always to embody an experience after the end. And once you do that, you can figure out and say, okay, well, what would be something that would imply that I was always completing projects? So in this case, I constructed an imaginal scene. It was short and concise. These ones are the short and concise, removing extraneous details, etc., that only imply the end of a core desire. And so it was an imaginal conversation between him and another individual, and it was a quick back and forth exchange. And the person, his friend, had complimented my client, and the friend said, "Client, this is amazing. You are completing things like crazy." And the client responded and said, "I know, it's so consistent. I love that I finish everything that I start, and I always make the best decisions related to what to work on." Something to that effect, right? I forget the exact verbiage, and there was a little bit more to it, extended it a little bit more, but the verbiage was very specific, very concise, and it implied that this person consistently received success, consistently received results, and finished what they started, and also worked on the right things. So I'm not going to go through each and every one of these, but I will give you the results. So essentially what I do is I narrate these as well. So I try different variations. Sometimes I'll do a first person, sometimes a third person. Sometimes when I'm listening to the first person, it's easier at times, depending on if you're a man or a woman, to hear me say the phrase, "I am in love with, Fabio." It's and sometimes it doesn't come out naturally because of the way that is. And so my job is to command it into your subconscious. So if I can I'll do both, and I will listen very carefully at which one is more likely to decrease resistance and allow it to go straight within the subconscious. So generally speaking, after or upon impression, or upon listening to this enough times that it impresses, which is generally rapidly, shifts happen very abruptly, very quickly. And in this case, the results. From the moment I began engaging with these scenes, I noticed a profound shift. The detailed, longer imaginal acts allowed me to immerse myself fully, leaving no room for doubt or distraction. I followed your instructions meticulously, ensuring I impressed the scenes upon my subconscious mind thoroughly. Each one comes with instructions. Financial breakthrough. The impact was almost immediate. Within weeks, I manifested a significant financial windfall, a large sum of money that was previously unimaginable. Was $20,000. This sudden abundance not only alleviated my financial worries, but also reinforced my belief in the power of these scenes, consistency and recognition. Following the financial success, I experienced a remarkable increase in consistency and recognition in my personal life. I was promoted at work, recognized for my contributions, and often prioritized for important projects, which is crazy. The newfound status has only continued to grow, bringing with it a level of respect and acknowledgement I had long desired. And interestingly, what happens is the world changes first, and then you will take on the new belief, just as that happens in reality. That's how beliefs are instilled, not through jamming it in the mind repeatedly with an affirmation. That is not how manifesting works. Experience and experiments show that is not how it works. Completion and creativity. Projects that I'd previously struggled to complete were now finished with ease, and my creative ideas flowed effortlessly. I found myself brimming with innovative solutions and was frequently praised for my creativity and problem-solving skills. Self-confidence and decision-making. The scene focused on self-confidence and decision-making had a profound impact on my personal and professional life. I now approach decisions with certainty and confidence, trusting my instincts and abilities without hesitation. This change has been empowering and liberating. Whereas I used to be shaky with my thoughts and decision-making, it is now allowing me to take bold steps towards my goals. Conclusion Joseph, your scenes have revolutionized my life. The depth and thoroughness of these scenes have facilitated a level of transformation that I previously thought was out of my reach. My financial situation, professional successes, and personal confidence have all soared to new heights. Thank you for your dedication to creating these powerful tools and for guiding us in the art of manifestation. Your work continues to change lives, and I am living proof of its effectiveness. I look forward to continuing this journey and sharing more successes in the future. With heartfelt gratitude, him. So, amazing testimonial. It shows that like the simple, so the way that this goes is you want them simple, articulating the specific requirements and nothing more, and making it short and concise enough that it impresses the subconscious mind with what's important and nothing else. Your subconscious mind is only as focused as your attention. And if your attention wanders, then a lot of times bite-sized pieces of information go into the subconscious as opposed to the whole manifestation. There are many pitfalls. So in this process, they are strategically designed based upon an individual's experience, what they provide me in the document that, that I use to create the scenes. And then, through experience of looking at the results from all the successes in the past. And I craft these and speak these in a way that will change your life. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Download the supplementary material in the description. Please comment below. Also, I do offer custom Imaginal scenes still, and I will have an update on Friday for you for something further. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and thank you so much. See you next time.